Day trading in 2025 has never ever been fucking easier, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how you can get started day trading without all the fucking waffle, without all the bullshit. Simply, I'm going to lay you out a simple strategy, some simple psychology, some simple risk management that you can take on board. You can leave this video today and you can start to become a profitable trader. Now, the tools that are available today and the amount of knowledge available for free is insane. If you're still a struggling and unprofitable trader, then it could just be down to yourself. But in this video, we're going to crack on and go through a few things that could be a problem in your trading also. Now, a bit about me. I've been trading for 6 years now. I've only been making money in the markets for the last 2 years. I spent 4 years fucking struggling hard, doing the same thing that you guys are doing right now. Just watching endless YouTube content, trying to find the next fucking technical, the next strategy, the next indicator that's going to take you to profitability. And I'm here to tell you that there is no magic pill that you can swallow that is going to actually allow you to fucking be a profitable trader. You simply have to just get skin in the game, start doing what you need to do, stop watching content for one. I mean, watch my videos, but stop fucking digesting technical analysis videos 24/7, because this isn't what's going to change your trading, not one bit. What's going to change your trading is actually implementing what you have learned for however long you've been doing this for. Actually going and back testing a strategy, one strategy, sticking with that strategy, taking it onto a demo account, starting to trade, paper trade, gain results for yourself, confidence. And this is how you can genuinely start to become a profitable trader. I was just like you guys, if not in a worse position. About 6.5 years ago, I was sitting on remand in a prison cell, waiting for my fucking trial date, about to go to jail. And I changed my life around. Within 2 years, I'd completely changed my life. And I wasn't even making money at this point. But genuinely, this skill I have so much passion towards it. I have been doing this for so fucking long. I know exactly how all of you guys feel. I've been through all of the crazy emotions that you guys have been through. I've been there. I've thought, is it worth it? You know, I've been doing this for fucking months on end, years on end. I've got no results. Is it worth it? Trust me, it's fucking worth it. And all it takes sometimes is one person to explain something to you a little bit different and make it click. But enough waffle. I'm going to get on to some charts. We're not going to be doing a bunch of waffle bullshit jargon in this fucking video, okay? I'm simply going to explain to you a simple fucking strategy, one that you can follow, one that makes me thousands of fucking dollars on funded accounts and live accounts. This strategy is simple. Backtest it and you will have success in trading. Now, the number one rule in investing and in trading is KISS. Keep it super fucking simple. Well, that's KIFs. Just keep it super simple, but keep it super fucking simple, because you guys are just overcomplicating everything. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's the people that you've spoken to about trading or what, but people like to overcomplicate things just to make themselves seem a bit smarter. And at the end of the day, this shit is not hard, okay? So, strategy-wise then, this is what we are going to be doing. First of all, you want to draw out high time frame liquidity. Simple, okay? 4 hour, well, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, and we'll keep it at that because we're day traders, we ain't fucking swing traders. Right, you want to draw out your high time frame liquidity. This is your key levels. These are your key levels. This is where you're going to be trading from. You're not going to touch the chart. You're not going to press bid, ask, sell, or fucking buy until you get to a point of liquidity. And you're not just going to buy or sell at a point of liquidity either. You're going to wait for a few things to happen after that. But the first thing you want to do is draw out your high time frame liquidity. Now, how do you do that? You go on the high time frame. Wow. And you fucking get your tool and you draw out with this all of your important draws on liquidity, we call it, below and above. Now we call this sell side liquidity, and we call this buy side liquidity. Simple shit. Quite simply, it's just a fucking 4-hour high or a 4-hour low liquidity. Now, without getting too waffly about it, we have lots of fucking orders that are around this area. Stop losses, limit orders, liquidity, money in the market. People that are in buys have stop losses below lows. People that are waiting for buys have buy orders above lows. So when we see price come down and take out liquidity, hence the name liquidity sweep or grab on liquidity, which is basically just a massive grab on cash, this is when we start to look for our positions in the market. So we draw out our high time frame liquidity, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily. Now, number 2, we are waiting for a low time frame reversal at the high time frame point of liquidity. Okay, a low time frame reversal at the high time frame liquidity. Now, we are looking to trade with the trend. We are looking to trade with the big fuckers. We are looking to get nice risk to reward trades. We don't want to be entering in the middle of a range or entering in on poxy fucking areas. We want to be patient and waiting for nice points and liquidity to be taken. Highs, lows, 4-hour highs and lows specifically. And we are going to be waiting on a 5-minute chart preferably. Now, just a low time frame, but a 5-minute chart is my preference. So, we want, step 1, draw out your liquidity. 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, sweet, whatever. Number 2, you're waiting for a low time frame reversal at a high time frame point in liquidity. So that might be, motherfucker, that might be 5-minute market structure break / change low time frame change in order flow. Now, if you don't know what all of this means, I can't explain it all in this video because we'll be here for fucking hours. So that's a problem. But I'm going to make some more videos explaining what liquidity is, what order flow is, what fair value gaps are, order blocks, breaker blocks. But I'm sure the majority of you actually know what this is and understand it. So we're waiting for a low time frame reversal at a high time frame point in liquidity, a 5-minute market structure break, or a low time frame change in order flow at these key levels. Now, once we see this happening, we go to step 3 and we observe the lower time frame. Okay, now after we've had our drawn liquidity been met, we've had a reversal on the lower time frame, 5-minute preferably, we then observe the lower time frame. We observe price. I like to drop down to the 1 minute. 1 minute time frame. Okay, so we drop down to the 1 minute now, and we're observing confluences, confirmations for us to actually get into a trade here. Okay, we can't just enter in off of a trade because we've hit a 4-hour high and we might be having a reversal. No, now we're at the 4-hour high, the drawn liquidity. What we're looking for now is a confirmation that we're actually going to get a fucking reversal from here. The first step to that confirmation is the low time frame reversal, which would be the 5-minute market structure break. Now, after we have that, we're looking for extra confirmation that we're actually going to move lower, and then confluences into getting into a sell trade, for example. Now, we're on the 1 minute time frame. We're going to observe. Why do I keep putting observer? The fuck? We're going to observe 1 minute order blocks, breaker blocks, fair value gaps, inverse fair value gaps, fib levels. We're gonna use all these tools here. Okay, so we're gonna observe the 1 minute fair value gaps, order blocks, breaker blocks, and we're gonna gain our trades off of these. Okay, we see a 1 minute fair value gap being respected. Then we see a 1 minute inverse fair value gap get made, and then the 1 minute inverse fair value gap gets respected. This is a heavy confirmation for you to be placing a trade. Now, well, this is simple shit. You draw out your high time liquidity, wait for a low time frame reversal, observe the lower time frame, 1 minute, observe the one minute order blocks, breaker blocks, FEGs, and inverse fair value gaps. This is where you'll be taking your trade. You can line up the Fibonacci levels at the equilibrium, above the equilibrium, below the equilibrium, at a premium or a discount. Number 4, take profit at sensible. Don't be fucking aiming for these like 1 to 50s, bro. Take profit at a sensible draw on liquidity. If you're shit and you're new, 15 minute is okay. So 15 minute lows, highs, previous 15 minute lows or highs that stand out. You know, like this low here, 15 minute low. This low here, a bit fucking shit to trade from that, but yeah, these highs. You understand what I'm saying? Take profit out of sensible draw on liquidity. Don't be fucking aiming for these crazy stupid trades that are outside of your market structure and outside of your position. Like, I see so many people getting in decent positions and then just holding the fucking trade all the way down to the whatever profit, and then it just reverses on them because they don't understand the market moving. Aim for sensible draws on liquidity. Actually observe the market structure you are trading, you know? Yeah, this is why we get in an hourly, 4 hour highs and lows, because we can then also target 4 hour and hourly highs and lows because we're trading alongside the high time frames. So we can use these 1 hour, 4 hour lows as take profits as well as entry levels, if that makes sense. All we're doing is either we're waiting for price to reach one of our fucking draws on liquidity, our hourly high, 4 hour high, and then we're waiting for price to reverse, and then we can take profit at the next hourly draw on liquidity because the market moves from liquidity point to liquidity point. This is why we see the market moving like this. That is why we don't just see the market going fucking up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, because we actually have to have a structure in this shit. And once you have pattern and once you have structure in the market, it's pretty simple to clock on to what's actually going on. Now, that's easy shit, okay? This is basically your fucking strategy, okay? Do that, back test it, whatever you need to do, you're fine. You understand this, okay? Draw out your high time frame liquidities. Wait for a low time frame reversal at the high time frame point of liquidity. Boom. Easy shit. We want a 5 minute market structure break at 1 hour and 4 hour highs. After that, we observe the lower time frames. 1 minute, observe 1 minute order blocks, breaker blocks, inverse fair value gaps, and Fibonacci levels. Okie dokie, that's done now. We can wait for these levels to get hit, wait for them to be respected, and then we can enter in our position. After that, we take profit at a sensible draw on liquidity. 15 minute liquidity, 15 minute highs / lows even. 1 hour highs / lows. These are strong draws on liquidity. You can also, get a bit technical, target data highs / lows, which is news releases. Okay, these are strong draws on liquidity as well. Boom, simple shit, okay? This is your simple strategy. It's 4 steps. Look for it, backtest it, whatever the fuck. Do your thing, okay? Now, and I know what you guys are probably sitting here looking like, man, this guy's fucking giving us some bullshit, simple ass fucking strategy. Bro, enough with that shit, okay? Like, I swear to God, most of you can't even follow fucking simple instructions, let alone these technical, complicated strategies that don't mean nothing, bro. It's all the same fucking shit. Trust me, I spent 5,000 fucking pounds, like, over $6,000 on my mentorship, bro, and I don't even trade that fucking strategy. What I do now is completely just simplified so that a baby could do it. Like, the way I look at it is the least amount of decision making we have to do, the least probability we have to fuck it up. You know what I mean? We're retards, bro. Most of us are fucking degenerate spastics, bro. Like, real talk, though. Let's fucking put it down to how it is, yeah? We ain't rocket scientists, bro. And there's people out here making billions off of this shit, bro. Millions and millions. And you think you can't capitalize a little bit off of it. Trust me, you fucking can, bro. You fucking can. And this is the best way to go about it. Be very, very simplified with your strategy. Fuck off all these indicators and all this bullshit. Allow that. You don't need none of that shit. It doesn't do you any good. Alright? And if it does, then fucking fair play. Enjoy it. Yeah, alright? Enjoy it. Fucking who cares? But if you're watching this video and you aren't a profitable trader and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, then listen to me, because this shit is what I do, and this is simple as fuck, and this is exactly how you can make money on funded accounts and live accounts. Now, getting on to that. Risk management. You motherfuckers, yeah, love to overtrade. Stop overtrading. You're addicted to the charts. You're addicted to trading, yeah? And I get it. I really do. Like I said, I've been there before. You want to improve, and you want to, really and truly, you want to rush the process, and you want to rush the journey, all right? There's so much character that gets built in doing this shit, in going through all the losses, the flaws, the fucking trauma, the market humbling you. It is not worth rushing, right? Everyone has their time, and everybody fucking sees success in different time frames, you understand? But for me, it took me fucking 4 years to even make money. You know, I'm on my 6th year trading now, and I'm out in Thailand. I moved out to Thailand last year. Everything's been going well, but this comes at different times. You know, I've got a friend who just started day trading about 6 months ago. He's had the right guidance, he's built the right habits from the start, and he's coming out to Thailand next month. So he's done very well in just 6-7 months, you know. It makes me look like a twat because I've been doing this shit for 5 years, but I didn't have the correct guidance. It took me a long time to get the mentorship, and even then, the mentorship, yes, it helped me, but like I said, I don't use this fucking strategy anymore. So then again, but yeah, fuck it. But the main point is, stop over trading, because you're addicted to trading. You're also addicted to consuming content. So stop over trading. Take 2 trades per day max. Okay? Now, this will allow you to focus on only A+ setups. Simple as that. Don't be taking every single opportunity that you see in the market, because there's millions of them. There's not even a chance of you doing that. So wait, be patient, wait for your levels to get hit, your 4-hour liquidity, your 1-hour liquidity, your daily liquidity if need be. Wait for your fucking confirmations with your 5-minute market structure breaks and reversals. Wait for your 1-minute fair value gaps and order blocks and breaker blocks to be respected. Take profit at your sensible levels. Stop being a retard and only take 2 trades per day max, because this will stop you from overtrading. And if you genuinely are strict with yourself and you don't take more than 2 trades per day, then you are going to not second guess, but you're going to make sure that your setup is fully down to the plan. Now, if it's fully down to the plan, then take the fucking trade. It's okay. You know, it doesn't matter what you think. It's about what's happening in the market right now. What is the market actually telling you? So take 2 trades per day max. Okay. Now, this is for funded account. Not above what I'm writing below here. This is for funded accounts here. Okay. So funded account, 1% risk maximum, okay? Because if you're trading futures accounts especially, you only have 3% drawdown. That is it. Now, I take 1% risk maximum, okay? I normally first trade on the account, 1%. If I win, I drop to 0.5%. If I lose, I drop to 0.5%. If I lose, I drop to 0.5%, trade it back to break even, and then risk 1% again. Because these accounts aren't there to be scaled. They aren't there to be, you know, pussyfooted around on. That doesn't mean I'm going to fucking flaunt it and take stupid trades. But that also doesn't mean I'm going to sit there risking 0.25% to try and fucking eke out this challenge. That is some bullshit. There's no point in doing that. So I risk 1% or 0.5%, whatever you're comfortable with. If you're not comfortable with risking 1% and free trades is, you know, your win rates may be 50%, say, and you're scared that you're going to catch 3 losses before you catch a win, then first of all, you're a pussy and you shouldn't be scared of shit. You need to backtest a bit more. But also, you should just risk 0.5% if that's better for your risk appetite. So 0.5%, I say minimum. If you start going any lower than this, it's a bit bitchy, and there's not really much fucking point in doing this unless you're trying to hit these like 1 to 50s. But even then, that's retarded. Just 1 to 2 is enough. That's all you fucking need, and that's where we get onto here. 1 to 2 RR. Risk to reward. Now, what does that mean? Whatever we risk, we gain 2 of. We multiply by 2. So if you risk $1,000, you gain $2,000 from the trade. If you risk $500, you gain $1,000 from the trade, and so on and so forth. So it's a 1 to 2 risk to reward. So we risk 1 to make 2. Now, with a 1 to 2 risk to reward, your probability is a lot higher of actually hitting take profit, okay? Because you're not trying to milk the market for these massive fucking moves. All you're trying to do is get in at a correct and sensible level at a reversal, and then milk the market for a small 1 to 2 with strict risk to reward of a 1% or 0.5% risk. Not doing these pussyfoot in 0.25% risk to reward chains. That's all long in my opinion, but whatever, each their own, you know, different games and different players in this game, boys. So yeah, but your probability, fucking hell, I can't spell. Ability, oh my god, fuck it. Probability of hitting take profit is a lot higher. So risking 1% and hitting a 1 to 2 is nice, okay? If you've got multiple accounts, say you're trading funded, you've got multiple accounts now, you've got 3 100k accounts, my bad, and you're risking 1% on each, you're now hitting a 1 to 2s on each of them, yeah? $2,000 might not seem a lot of profit. Well, to some of you, that's fucking your monthly wage, so yeah. But to a lot of you, that's nothing. So now think about it. You got 3 accounts at 100k, you're risking 1%, you're making 1 to 2s, and now you're doing that across 3 different accounts. All of a sudden, you're making 6k per trade. Now, this is where compounding and scaling and getting bigger accounts and, you know, actually doing shit helps. But if we are on, this is for funded accounts, okay? Now I want to talk about personal accounts, because funded accounts are put on a fucking pedestal, and everybody thinks that, oh yeah, funded accounts are the best, yeah, yeah, they're cool, they're good, very good tool for us to be utilizing as traders in 2025, because why the fuck not? If you can trade, you can pass a funded account and you can make some serious bread with them. You can also use that bread to scale it into your personal account. So, boom, what are we going on to now? Personal accounts. These are where the serious bread is made. If you want to actually see the fucking real results of trading and the compound effect, bro, have you looked at the compound calculator? This shit is crazy. If you load up a personal account and you don't withdraw from it and you just deposit, trade and trade, snowball that bitch, you can make serious amounts of money. And this is how you end up making serious bread in this game, because there's no ceiling to it. There's no limit to it. You can keep depositing and keep making more money until you get to a point where you don't have to deposit anymore and you're simply just scaling up thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. It's very, very, very fucking possible. So, personal accounts. I personally don't risk 1% on a personal account. I just don't, because what is the point? So, no 1%. I will risk a dollar amount. This is especially because most of you guys are going to be trading with less than $1,000, say, yeah, starting off. So I do this for, say this for anyone less than 10K in your account. Just risk a dollar amount. So risk whatever you are comfortable with risking. 1% on 10K is only $100. 1% on $1,000 is fucking $10. You know, like your 1 to 2s on that is not going to be looking juicy for you. You ain't going to be enticed to do it. You're not going to be patient enough for it. So risk a dollar amount instead that you're happy with losing. Say if you have $1,000, you can risk $100. Say, yeah. That might be 10% of your account, but it's only $100. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not risking 10% of $1 million here. So if you've got small funds, just risk a dollar amount, something that you're happy with. Something like, literally, bro, I would even risk like fucking $200. Why the fuck not? If you got $1,000, you can risk $100 to $200. Now, if you're hitting 1 to 2s on this, say you risk $100 at first, yeah, we don't be stupid. Now you've got 10 trades on your account, yeah. If you're blowing your account and you're shit, go back to fucking paper trading and build up your fucking track record. But, boom, we're risking $100. 1 to 2, that's $200 profit. Now, you can milk a few of these and you can flip your account in 5 trades, really and truly, yeah? In 5 profitable trades. That's consecutive. Take into account losses, we can say 7 or 8 trades, you can flip your account. Now you can up your risk a bit, yeah? You can up your risk to $200, say, and you can do the same thing again, you know? Scaling up your personal account is really and truly should be your fucking main priority, yeah? Like, yeah, these funded accounts are cool, they're nice, they're flashy, whatever, to be able to say, yeah, I got 6 figures funded trading, yeah, whatever. Yeah, cool, but personal accounts is the real fucking flex, and that is where the real money is made in trading. Don't let these fucking punks fool you, bro, and thinking that this funded account game is the be all and end all. Personal accounts is where it's fucking at. If you've got $1,000, it's better to stick it in a trading account than to buy fucking all of these stupid prop firms with it. But yeah, that's granted that you have a fucking track record. So that's what we're getting on to now, yeah? Paper trading. Or as some of you know it as demo trading. So, this is what you're going to be doing all of this shit on before you actually start to use funded accounts or personal accounts, okay? You're going to be paper trading. What this allows you to do is get some skin in the game without actually having skin in the game, if that makes sense. So, this allows you to basically gain confidence in your strategy and your trading ability without risking real fucking money, okay? And this is important because you guys need to gain confidence in trading, in a strategy, and in yourself before you can start to even think about fucking risking a fucking penny in this market, bro. Trust me, you want to have at least 2 to 3 months profitable on demo before going live or moving on to a funded account, okay? So you need to literally have 2 to 3 months of taken trades that you have taken and you have been profitable across the whole month, okay? That doesn't mean every trade you've won is fucking profitable, but the end of the month you are in a nice profit of say, I'm gonna say even put a minimum 10%. Now, I mean, that's a bit of a push for you motherfuckers, but 5%, just to put it in perspective, 5% is a month is like outperforming hedge fund type shit. Like, these motherfuckers don't make too much percentage, but they've got trillions, so that's a bit of a different story. But if you're making 5% a month consistently on a live account, investors will throw their fucking money at you, and that's as simple as that. But we're gonna say 10% because I think that's doable. So, at least 2 to 3 months profitable, minimum 10% on demo before going live. Okay, paper trading is fucking important. It is important. As we said, it allows us to gain confidence in the strategy. This is what's going to stop you from shooting yourself in the foot and fucking everything up. Okay? Now, this is important too. Very important. Whilst paper trading, you must bucket. Whilst paper trading, you must be journaling all of your trades. Please, please journal your fucking trades. Otherwise, it's technically useless. Yeah, you're going to be remembering patterns. You're going to be doing it. But fucking journaling it is like 70% of the effectiveness that comes from paper trading is journaling your fucking trades. Because you can actually go back. You can go back on this backlog and you can see, okay, I'm not shit. I know how to trade. If it's all in your brain and it's all if, buts and maybes and thinking about it, then it's not as good as being able to look on your screen and say, okay, I have got 3 months of profitable trading here. I can pass a funded account, or I can trade my $1,000 on my personal account now and be confident in it. This is going to destroy FOMO, okay? So it's so fucking important, honestly. I'm just going to put this. Journal your fucking trades. Motherfucker. Sweet. Journal your fucking trades, motherfucker. Because, honestly, this is what separates winners from losers, bro. Stop treating this like a side hustle or like a fucking little thing that you're doing. Like, this shit is your future. You can change your fucking life with this, and you damn well know that. And that's exactly why you are watching this fucking video. Otherwise, you wouldn't be wasting your time with this shit. So, journal your fucking trades, because otherwise you're wasting your time. And do this live too. When you come live, journal them fucking trades. Everything. Journal your trades. Like, I want you to journal emotions, entries, confirmations, fucking, duration, pips caught, time placed. Everything. Gather data on yourself. Emotions is a key one. Gather data on yourself. Gather data on your trading, on your strategy. Yeah, you may know the strategy works, but if you don't prove it yourself, then you're not going to have the confidence. And this is what leads into psychology, which is ultimately, I can guarantee you why the majority of you are fucking failing, and why the sad reality is that the statistic of trading is like 1% of people can fucking do this shit. And you know why? Because 1% of people actually fucking lock in, bro, and they actually realize, hold themselves accountable and realize that they are the problem. It's not the market, it's not the market makers, it's not the strategy, it's not the time they're trading, it's not their indicators, it's them. They just simply can't play out a fucking strategy. They can't hold their trades. They get too much FOMO. They're too emotional towards trading. They got too much attachment towards money. They genuinely don't believe in themselves. They genuinely don't believe that shit is fucking possible when fuck me it is, bro. Now, psychology. The main thing is FOMO, yeah? Fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. Then you've got fear of losing funds or money. Okay, that's a big one. Most of you guys are scared of just losing fucking money. In general, you're scared of losing it, spending it, and that links into your attachment to money. Not detachment, attachment. Attachment to money, okay? This is something you guys have got to drop. You cannot have an attachment to money, otherwise money will not flow into your pockets, and it's as simple as that. FOMO, fear of missing out, fear of losing funds, hesitation, lack of confidence. So, these are the main things, really and truly. These are the main things. Fear of missing out. So you're scared of missing out on the next trade, the next big one, the next fucking trade that's going to change your life, which there's not a thing. There's no need to have a fear of missing out, bro, because as we've already said in this video, there are millions and millions and millions of opportunities in this fucking market, and you're never going to catch them all. It's not fucking Pokemon, bruv. You're never going to catch them all, cuz. So stop trying, bruv. Just sit down at the chart for your allocated time, 2 hours per day, which we're going to say in a second, and that's it. Smash it out. If you find a trade, an A+ trade, take it. If you don't, don't. Simple as that. There's no need to fear of missing out, bro. And you're not doing this for the next week. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be in this shit. You're in the fucking trenches now. So get used to fucking feeling like shit. Simple as that. Now, the fear of losing funds. This is a big, 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 big no-no. Don't give a fuck about money. Do not give a fuck about money. Fuck money. That's not what we're doing this for. You're doing this for freedom. You're doing this to be part of a 1%, part of a 1% of people who actually manage to make this fucking skill a possibility in their life. Fuck the money, bro. Do it for the status. Do it for the fucking fuck you. And do it for you, bro. You know you're doing this for more than just money. So stop getting scared about losing funds. You have to spend money to make money. You have to lose money to make money. To make $1 million, you will lose 100K. To make 100K, you will lose 10K. And to make 10K, you will lose 1K. And it's as simple as that. You will lose money to make money. And you have to use money to make money. Simply look at money as a fucking tool. It's just a tool to make more cash. Fuck money. Who cares about money? Literally. It means nothing. So, once you get detached from money and release the attachment, and stop being so frugal with everything, then you will start to see your trading improve just through that. You won't be scared of losing, because first of all, you shouldn't be scared of losing if you don't have the lack of confidence. If your lack of confidence, that means you're scared of losing. If you're scared of losing money, and that means that you have not been paper trading, you haven't gained your confidence, you haven't been journaling because you haven't got a backlog of trades that you have taken. You simply have ignored all of this. So if you have a fear of missing out or a fear of losing funds, or you're hesitating, go back and fucking trade on paper and journal your shit, journal your emotions. How are you feeling when you are shitting your pants, and what are you acting upon when you feel like that? Journal that shit. How are you feeling when you're getting gassed and you're cocky and you believe you can take on everything? How do you feel then, and how do you act then? You should be journaling all of this stuff too, because you need to learn yourself and why you keep fucking up. Because it's not the market. It's fucking you, bruv. Yeah, it's peak, but lots of people don't want to hear it, but it fucking is, man. And I'm sorry, but this video, like I said, it's not a red pill thing. I'm not going to fucking sit here and just shovel some information down your throat that's going to make you a magical trader. But maybe the way I've explained it to you and give you a bit of shit here actually shows you that this shit isn't too fucking hard, alright? Now, boom. Psychology, risk management, strategy. This is when you're going to be trading. Sit down on the charts from New York Open for 3 hours maximum. That's it. New York Open, 3 hours maximum. This will be during London, New York crossover, which is an extremely volatile part of during the day. It's the most volatile time of the day. Okay, it's during this session. Now there's macro timings in here, but I'm not going to get involved in all of that bollocks right now. So we're trading during New York Open. We are going to avoid red folder news events. Avoid red folder news events. Okay? Simply trade after them. Okay, so if you see a red fold news event on the day that you want to trade, wait until the news event has finished and then trade afterwards. Now, if you see fucking NFP or FOMC, do not trade that day, okay? It's not worth it. Don't do it. You'll get fucked up. Trust me. You don't know what you're doing. Enough of that shit. I don't trade NFP or FOMC days. You shouldn't either. It's a waste of fucking time. There's many trading days in the week. 5 is enough. And if you've got to miss out on one of them because there's one of these scatty news events, then so be it. And who gives a fuck? It doesn't matter because we're not scared of missing out. We're not scared of losing money and we don't care. So you're just going to literally avoid the red folder news events. You can trade CPI, PPI, retail, all of that shit. Just literally do not trade NFP or FOMC. It's as simple as that. And when I say PPI, CPI, all of that shit, wait until after. Trade them after. Don't place a trade before it. That's retarded. Wait until the news event is played out. In fact, 30 minutes. Just to be safe. 30 minutes for you fuckers. Wait until 30 minutes afterwards and then start trading. And you're cushy. But, really and truly, this is how you are going to start day trading. And it's all simple shit. The hardest part about this is the psychology, is actually learning yourself and actually doing what you need to fucking do in this shit. I mean, many of people already understand the confirmations. Many of you guys already have many strategies, many confluences, many reasons to enter in a trade, but what you haven't got is confidence. What you haven't got is data, and what you haven't got is being fucking profitable. So if you're not profitable and you're struggling at trading, simply take this into account, yeah? Look at this strategy that I've given you here. Look at these risk management tips. Look at these psychology tips. And follow these simple tips on the screen, like trading during these session timings, avoiding the red folder news events and NFP and FOMC, sticking to your fucking strategy, actually journaling your trades. This is what's going to make you a profitable trader. Now, if you're a trader on your come up and you want some like-minded motherfuckers to chill with, join the Real Network, bomb, Real on the shirt. Link in the description down below. It's a Discord, a free trading Discord that you can join. Connect and network with like-minded individuals that are on the same journey as you or that have been through the same journey that you're going through. We've got a lot of heads in there, a lot of people, some good fellas in there, and we do trade in there a lot live as well. So I look forward to seeing you boys in there. My one-to-one mentorship is relaunching in the next few weeks. Applications will be open soon, so keep an eye out for that. If you do want to learn in depth on a one-to-one level professionally and personally with myself, you'll be able to have the opportunity to do so very soon. Again, we do not take everybody on board, so there'll be a very in-depth vetting process and an interview before you are possibly accepted into the mentorship. So, yes, applications will release again soon, boys. Thank you for watching the video. I hope this could be of help to a lot of you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. And if you want me to make any videos on anything specific, also don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. Other than that, stay savage, people. Peace.